When I start a session, I try to start off with just some hand feeds so that the player gets a good feel of the ball, and it's also a lot easier to time as compared to racket feeds or rallies right at the start. And I feel like this makes a big difference, especially for beginners, because they're still trying to find a rhythm and their timing isn't really on point and they haven't really developed that muscle memory. And if they're able to find a good rhythm and good timing in these hand feeds, it sort of carries forward to when we're doing racket feeds or rallies or anything of that sort. So I try to form the session in a manner that we have a progression. I'd ask the player if they want to work on something specific, and based on that I'd give them drills to work around that particular area. So if the player says they want to work on backhands, then we'll do some drills specific to backhands, and then we'll use that as a progression and transfer the same skills that we've learned in hand feeds to racket feeds, and then eventually rallies and points. And another thing I try to do is, as much as possible, I try to touch on every area of the game. So even if we're working specifically on backhands in that session, it's not like we're only going to be hitting backhands the entire 1 hour. We'll start off with forehands and backhands, maybe do some backhand specific drills and transfer the same thing onto live ball, while still touching on other areas of the game. So I make sure to have some time for rallies and volleys and serves, which I believe is extremely important, because as much as we're trying to improve specific things, we also have to touch up all areas of the game. And if we have time in the end, we'll typically do some rallies or points depending on the level of the player.